All right, everyone, welcome back. This video is probably going to be kind of split up just because we have been working on getting the large Vigo grow bed, getting all the dirt in it. It actually took us like 2 weekends, and we thought we were gonna have a friend come over and help us, but that didn't pan out. So I just wanted to tell you guys that we have an 8-foot truck bed, and we had that truck bed filled with compost, and it takes a bed and a half to fill the large grow bed. So, you know, then we had to get what was left with the rest of the dirt. We have a smaller Vigo grow bed. I think it's the 9-in-1, and that took like half a bed. So it's really beneficial to just go ahead and get the your compost by the truckload, because if you were to go to like a box store like Home Depot or Lowe's or one of those places, you're really going to end up just spending a ton of money. So I definitely recommend that if you're gonna go with the large Vigo grow bed, that you really think about where you're gonna be able to get that compost from. So I didn't show you guys, and I probably should have, but here's what the bed looks like. You can hear the birds this morning. Sounds beautiful because it's early. And I've already started with the carrots. I started planting some carrots. And then right here, you guys can see this little green sprout. I have absolutely no idea what it is, but I saw it coming up in the compost pile, and I wanted to move it over here. So as you guys can see, carrots are super easy to put in as far as I'm concerned. Here is the ones that we got. Hopefully you guys can see that, and it's like, I love Johnny's seeds. That's where I get a majority of my seeds from. So that's what we did. These are pelleted seeds, which means that they just simply have the coating on them, and I'll show you guys. See, they're coated, so they're easier to handle, which is important. And they have these nice little canisters, and they keep forever. So what you're gonna do is just have your regular spacing out, and then just put them in the ground as you would normally plant anything. So I spaced these maybe, like if you just spread your 2 fingers out, I just placed it like that and started planting the seeds out and tried to keep it in a direct line. Now this soil will stay moist for at least the next 14 days. To get these carrots to come up. We are basically in, I would say, towards the end of February here in Zone 9B, and so I've done winter carrots, but these are going to be my summer carrots. So you're just basically going to leave this on for that 14-day time frame, and then you guys are going to keep this moist and wet. So after that, pull these up and take a look. Sometimes it may take a little bit longer, but on average it's about 14 days. So these will be delicious and beautiful. I'm excited to walk you guys through that piece of the garden when they start coming up. And then of course our volunteer over here, I pulled it up out of the ground and I have no idea what it is, so that's also exciting. Then as you guys can see here, sorry, I know you're kind of in the shadow, which is like really not professional, but you guys can see where there's little holes and divots in the ground. And then this is what I'm using, is Johnny's Bush Beans Provider. They're about 85% germination, and I bought these actually last year. So I haven't been able to use them all because I bought a really large pack. And so I basically planted the other half of this bed with those bush beans. And I've gone all the way up to mid-bed, just because we haven't really been doing a lot of the beans, and I wanted to go ahead and do that. So get us some fresh beans in the ground. All right, and then next, this is one of my favorites. It's from Seed Saver Exchange. It's the Tennessee sweet potato squash. This thing grows so well here. I will not say that it's a prolific producer for me, but what I do get from it, I absolutely love it. And so what I did, let me adjust the camera here. what I did was, I'm not sure how this is gonna work out, but I know they kind of wilt pretty bad when it comes to the summer here in Florida. And so what I did was, you guys can see here, this is our other grow bed that we put in. This is some compost. It's wet because we have a lot of moisture here, obviously, and it's been damp. So I took this back row, and you can see the little divots. I have planted these out about, I don't know, maybe like 3-4 inches. I've tried to plant those out. And I'm just gonna let some come through the front, and then some will be growing through the back. So we'll see how that goes, and I will take you guys along on that journey with me as well. You all can check this out. This is one of our squashes. So this extra bed, this is a zucchini. I believe that this one is the I think it's a Mexican zucchini. I'll see if I can find the package and insert it in here. But I planted it around my key lime tree that we got when we were down in the Keys, and I kind of put it in its own little tin. But I wanted to take the extra space and actually utilize it, because this tree's not growing quickly, which is fine. I think that's great for me, because then underneath it I can plant some of these other pieces to it. So I put in the zucchini over here, and we'll see how that goes. I'm hoping maybe the scent of orange might actually keep it from the bugs actually attacking it, but probably not. So we'll just try that for now. So I just wanted to share with you guys where we are with that in the grow bed. Now this other half of the grow bed, I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do with that piece of it. But I'll let you guys know. We'll figure something out. It's just exciting to be growing your own food and to know where your food comes from. I think that's extremely important. And that's obviously, you know, part of staying healthy is knowing where your food's from and just doing what you can to make yourself sustainable. Especially in this day and age, we have to be more consciously aware of those pieces. And plus, it's just like, I've always been a part of this, like growing your own food and making sure you know where your food comes from. I think that that's just important overall, especially with like the therapeutic side of what I do, is knowing your food and growing your food. It's, you know, guys, we have to get on this. We have to be doing our own victory gardens. We have to know what works here or in your area. And so that's why I'm trying to make some of these videos, because I've been asked to make these videos by my clients and my friends about how I'm getting all this healthy food and what I'm doing to grow it. All right, so instead of keeping you guys here, I wanted to show you, look, new growth. This is the fig tree. It's a patio fig, and it's coming up. And then behind it, I have some jackfruit. It kind of got nipped by the frost a little bit, but you can definitely see that there are some new buds coming up on that plant. So, all right, I'm gonna take you guys over here, because the rest of the dirt that we had in the box, I should set this down actually, these seeds. But what was in the rest of the dirt, I went over. Our sweet potato bed didn't do as well last year. It did a lot of greens, I think because the ground is high in nitrogen, but it just didn't produce really any potatoes. They were super skinny and just thin, but we did cook down the greens. You can cook down the sweet potato greens and grow those, eat those. So if that doesn't work out, you always have an alternative when it comes to the sweet potatoes. I just wanted to show you guys real quick. I know we keep coming over here, but this is still just absolutely producing. Check it out. We already have some little flowers. All you have to do is just flick them gently and they'll produce, because they're self-pollinating. And oh look, little baby green tomatoes. Isn't that beautiful? And there's the Swiss chard in the back. We have some radishes over here. They're still coming up. I know my shadow's getting in the camera. There's collard greens still growing. I still have some bok choy. As you guys know, I've been working on that. This is the lettuce. Look at that beautiful purple lettuce. And then this is my avocado tree. Look, y'all. Check that out. It didn't get too frostbit. I mean, you can see a little bit here. It got a little bit of frostbite. Oh, look who came to join us. Little Cake. Hi, baby girl. Little Betty's here for us. Hi, baby. You're so cute. Thank you for joining me. Love her. She needs a bath. All right, so we were talking about the avocado tree. So a friend of mine actually gave me a seed. And so what I did was I took that seed from her avocado and I started planting them. I had 3 of them, but they did not all come up, and that's kind of the risk you take, you know, when you're growing anything. You never know what's going to produce or not. And this thing's got a nice little stalk on it. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's a nice little stalk, and I think I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to plant this year so that we have some avocados. I mean, that would be delicious to just be able to walk out and have your own avocados growing. That's not something that we've done, obviously. I have plenty of things growing. Oh, one of the things I wanted to show you guys and I'm so excited about is the Persian mulberry. Come on, baby. Little Cake, you want to come? Sweet girl. Guess not today. All right. Here we go, guys. Check this out. This is like Malberry Heaven right now. Look at it. Y'all. This is awesome. Look at them. I mean, this is just prolific. Like, I'm not even joking you. There are just thousands of beautiful Persian mulberries growing on this tree. I mean, that's all you see in here is new growth, new growth. Look, berries, berries. I mean, this whole tree, when you look at it, it's everywhere. It's beautiful. Check that out. So this is definitely one of my recommendations, is that you all get a Persian mulberry tree, because I had to wrap this thing when the frost came, but my goodness, does it produce. And we have some workers next door working on a house. So all right, so here you go. Here is our mulberry, one of them. I always got stuff everywhere. Completely disorganized, but I love it. I love the wildness of it all. And here's another one. This is my star fruit tree. You can see new growth on it since the frost came here and was messing the tree up. All right, so let's go check out the sweet potato bed. Whew, I forgot to talk about these right now. These are just, look at them. They're literally breaking over and just falling down. Can y'all see that? Look at them, rat tail radishes. I mean, they're just look at them. They're just everywhere. I mean, they're so heavy. I have to come out here and pick them. Look at these beautiful flowers. I know I've talked about this before, but these flowers are just beautiful. They're so cute and petite and small. All right, here's the sweet potato mound. You can see it didn't really do much last year, so I kind of clipped these back. You can see little sprouts here. I clipped them back, and then I went ahead and I have now mounded this, and I'm just gonna let these grow up here. So we'll see how that does over the summer. Whew, y'all, beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, I gotta come out here and pick these. They're just, it's crazy. I love it. It's crazy. Look at these. Oh my gosh. Turnips. These are from Johnny's Creek. I mean, Baker's Creek. I thought they were Johnny seeds, but I'm pretty sure that's Baker's Creek. The white turnips. They're awesome. They're just loaded in there. See, that's the whole section of the turnips. Some people don't really care for turnips, but honestly, I love them. Like, I just mash them like a potato. I think we've talked about that before. They're so easy to grow. I don't even separate them. I literally just take the seeds and just spread them all out and let them do their thing. This is just a squash plant that was actually up here, and then it started re-rooting itself. And so we're just kind of letting it grow and do its thing. I did get some watermelon seeds too. I just got a new order in. Oh, look. Look. Oh, that doesn't look like it's going to make it. But it's growing, so it's okay. Yeah, look at that. That's just looks like some type of blight, or I don't know if it's the frost because I didn't cover this section up very well. So, yeah, so I had ordered some seeds, some more seeds. That's always like my thing, right? You know, I always got seeds coming in. I love new stuff. I love to try stuff. And so I got some different watermelon. I've never had much success with watermelon, honestly. I know some people do. I guess I just don't have that skill down yet, which is okay. You know, as long as I can grow certain things, it definitely saves on the overall cost and of your grocery bill. And it's important, like I said, I mean, you want to know where your food's coming from, so that's key in staying healthy. All right, so here are the carrots that I planted. Now this is just a mess. There's the dill growing up in here, and it's already starting to go to flower, which I will probably save these seeds since it did so well. But as you can see, here's the beautiful carrots. Look at that. Oh, I'm so excited. I can't wait to get to eat these carrots. Like, that's why I planted some more carrots, because I actually planted some of these up in the front garden area by the house, and I literally just, like, we devoured them. Like, they were so good. There was like, this is not enough, so that's why I did this whole, I think this is a 6-in-1 bed, maybe. I don't think it's the 9-in-1, but anyway, I did this whole bed. All right, check it out. Cabbage. These were just tiny little sprouts. Like this one, here's another cabbage, just a late bloomer. It's coming up, and here's another one right here. Look at that. Starting to come up on this end now. So maybe it's just time. This end, as you can see, shadows, and so it doesn't get a lot of light. These are the Egyptian walking onions. I have to like I have to cut those, split those, and then replant them, because they are just happening in the garden right now. Goodness gracious, this is awesome. All right, here's some more cabbage. This cabbage actually came from Seed Saver Exchange, and it's looking delicious. I mean, I love this nice waxy coat. It's just beautiful. There's one over here. There's a couple of tiny purple ones coming up. I don't know if y'all can see that very well, but they're right in there. There's another little baby sprout coming up. I'm not really even sure what that is. I should have labeled it, and I should have taken you guys along with me. Look at that kale. We have been eating kale on the daily. There's some more kale over in that area. This was broccoli that, look, this is all it did. I mean, what is that? It's so tiny. I don't think I will grow this one again. Look, it just went to flower. Ugh, terrible. We didn't get anything out of that. This is my arugula. You can hear the dogs barking. Sorry about that. But yeah. And it's gone to flower. I want to keep the seeds, but you can still see, I mean, that's just prolific. It's just growing so well. Over here is, this is supposed to be some lettuce, but honestly, it's looking a little bit like kale to me. It's looking like some Russian kale. And it may very well be Russian kale, but I'm pretty confident that I planted lettuce. Down here, you can see little lettuce buds coming up. I'm not sure what that is. Looks almost like a tomato. Oh, that's a sunflower. That's a nasturtium. There's two more little nasturtiums growing right there. Okay, and then look, there are nasturtiums there. Here's some more nasturtium. Some people call them nastrium, but I don't know. It's nasturtium as far as I know, but whatever makes you happy when it comes to pronouncing things. This was some more beans down here, but you can see this box shadows the way I have it, and so unfortunately, I don't know how well they're gonna do, especially with the wax yellow beans coming up right here in this area. And then this is the trailing nasturtium. You can actually see that this is a different color. It's beautiful though. I mean, you can just sit there and eat these. This kind of tastes like horseradish a little bit. It kind of has a little spice on it, but it's not too much. Like, I don't really like spice. Look at that. It's going to start to trail down. I don't really like spice, but, you know, it's a good little, nice little, just gives you a little something, something. As you can see, the squirrels have been here. This is an oak tree and does not belong. Look at that. Ugh. Throw it over. Okay, so these are the Chinese long bean. I think these are the white ones that I planted in here. So they're coming up. That's a tomato. I don't even know what that is. We should have done a walkthrough before. I mean, that stalk is thick and nice. Maybe it's a broccoli or something. I don't know. All right, here's some more. Oh, look, something's eating the little broccoli. Terrible. Just terrible. Oh, and here's my peppers. I literally planted like several peppers, and this is the only one that's actually producing. It's a green pepper, see? Look at that little cute thing. So I tried to plant some more back through here, but it didn't come up. Again, here's some beautiful cabbage. I need to go ahead and probably start cutting these. While their heads aren't very big, look at that, stuff's falling in the crevices. Their heads aren't very big, but they're still edible. You can take some of these bottom leaves off. As you can see, they're just getting nasty on the bottom because we have so much like humidity here. But yeah, I didn't think anybody was really too into cabbage, so I just didn't overplant. Now this one's so funky weird. Look, y'all, there's a head, there's a little head, and here's a head. This thing has 3 heads. Is that not the weirdest thing that you've seen? So I don't know. I think this is just a wonky one, and it's not going to do what it needs to do. So all right, y'all, these puppies are probably annoying you guys in the background, and I know I talk about this every time, but literally this lemon pepper plant from Baker's Creek is killing it. I mean, just, it's prolific. It never ends, and I can't complain about that. We have some eggplant flowers coming up too. Check that out. Here's an eggplant. It's still really hard, like tough, like, I don't know. And then of course here's the parsley. So yeah. Oh, and then I wanted to come over here and I wanted to show you guys, still deciding where I want to plant this one. Oh my god, its roots are already starting to take. I literally just got this a couple weeks ago. It's a patio passion fruit. Now I have some passion fruit. You can see what we're charged locally, $7.99. It's patio. I love this little thing. I had one over here in this spot before. Wow, this thing's really taking off. I had it over here before, and it just kind of, because of where it was planted and it was going up over this little like arched way where the swing is at, it was harboring a lot of mosquitoes because a lot of moisture stayed back behind there in the rock section, and that's what happened. So look at the hibiscus. That's beautiful. Sometimes that's what just, you know, gardening is all about. It's just touching nature and being a part of nature. And then y'all can see all the roses coming up. Betty, come here. Come here, baby. Come on. Come here, little one. Kate, come on. Come on, baby. Look at her. Come on. Come on, little one. Come on. Get in there. Good girl. Whew. All right. So again, is that not just gorgeous? I love it. Oh, here comes Mr. Snuggles. Snuggie, come on, Angel. Come on, sweet boy. Come on. Come on, baby. My little ones. All right, y'all. Well, oh wait, no, I forgot. This video is gonna be long. Here's the comfrey. Look at it. Just, I mean, look at this leaf. Unfriggin' believable. I got 2 of them in here, and they're just swallowing the bed, and I love it. I really do. Here is some more squash that I planted. So we're kind of succession growing because I wanted, these have obviously been started first. And then I have the ones that I just showed you at the beginning of the video. And then look, y'all, look at the kale. It's just, y'all, that's just beautiful. It's just absolutely beautiful. Look at it. It's so big, and look at that leaf. And it's so pretty with all the beautiful dew on it. I just like to look at it. And then you can see a little squash hidden in back there. Now that's doing good. I like that the kale's kind of protecting it because I'm hoping to actually keep the worms off. Oh, look. Oh. You can see, hopefully, like, look at the little squashes on there. Awesome. And then this, oh, these oak leaves. This is the red bok choy. Look at that. It's another Baker's Creek. I mean, it's just beautiful. It's just beautiful to look at. And then, of course, we have a volunteer squash just running around all over there. Oh, look at the little bees. I gotta be careful, but let's see if we can get a bee shot. Oh, there it went. Look, you can see one kind of back there. But yeah, the volunteer squash is just running that way. But look at that. I mean, this thing is just, I mean, look at my hand. And look how big it is. It's huge. Just gorgeous. And then here are, look at that. That's some type of blight. This is a blackberry. I'm gonna have to clean this up. But nonetheless, it's beautiful. That's what I'm saying, you can eat abundantly. You don't really need like something super huge to like eat, you know? Like you guys just need to get out there, get your hands dirty and start growing. It's so exciting, honestly. It's just wonderful. This is my escape. This is what I do after, you know, my clients are just like, what do you do? I'm like, there are 2 things that I do. Garden and go out on our boat, because like it's just such a blessing to be able to have the opportunity to get out and just enjoy nature. I mean, to touch the earth, ground yourself, take your shoes off, that's what's important. It's just finding your path and finding where your peace is at. And not everybody can do this, but even if you have little buckets, try to grow in buckets. We've talked about that, you know. Look at this. Look at what I'm looking at, y'all. It's just, nature is beautiful. Look at that. Just enjoying life. It's nice. All right, so I'm gonna keep you guys posted on what's going on with the garden as it continues to grow. And hopefully you guys are enjoying these videos. Look at that. Just sit out here with nature, y'all. That's what you gotta do. Just come out and enjoy. Find a park, find a place, find your happiness. Just take your shoes off, enjoy. All right, y'all. I'll give you a shot before we leave right here. Here's the spot. Grab a chair, come sit with me. Maybe that's what we should do one day. Just listen to nature and just sit with me. We'll just have sit and talk, chats while on here. All right, I don't want to waste too much of your time. I just wanted you guys to come check it out and hang out with me today. I really appreciate your likes, subscribe, and I'll see you guys soon.